channel, or welcome if you're new. And in this video I am going to retell my story of how I found out I was pregnant, because I put out a lot of things that I was supposed to say. And yes guys, so enjoy the video. So hopefully I don't get distracted because she's here, and I don't mean that in a bad way, of course, but yeah. So yes, like I said, y'all are gonna hear this again, but more details, of course. So I didn't get my period February, and so I was like, okay, well, I'll wait another month, see what happens, if I get it or not. um oh my god, whoa. And well, it didn't come, and so my mom, she thought that, she didn't think anything like of it. She just thought like something was wrong with my period, and so did I actually. I didn't really think that I was pregnant, so I didn't. I don't know. So I don't know. She just got me a pregnancy test. She went to Walgreens. She got me a pregnancy test. So I took it, and at the time I didn't know what was negative, what was positive. I don't know. I didn't know. And so she was like, okay, well, that says positive. And well, I don't know what day she took me to the clinic, but she took me to the clinic. I don't know if it was the next day or the day after. Um, but she did. She took me to the clinic. Um, I signed in, and like I said, I took a urine sample, and me and my mom waited. And I don't really remember what we talked about while we were waiting, but I think we were talking about something. And so the lady came in and she told us that like I was pregnant like right away. And well, my mom, like, she like started to cry, and so did I, because at that moment I knew I disappointed her. And I just want to say, like, don't have sex at this age. I don't really recommend. I know I did, but I just don't recommend it, because at that moment you do have sex, that's where you disappointed your parents already. And I really don't recommend that. And actually, like, surprisingly, a blessing came out of it. But a lot of things can come out of it when you do have sex. Like, and everyone's not the same. You could lose your baby. You could die yourself. A lot of things can happen, and I just don't really recommend that for you. Um, I left out a lot of things, and these are the things that I want to say. So after that, my mom was really mad, and I actually don't blame her for that. I would be mad too. And so after that, she had went to the police department to to find who got me pregnant. And I already knew who got me pregnant. So she went, and she she went, and she had told the officer everything, and the officer had told me like to tell my story on what happened, what he was to me. And I don't want to really get in details of who her dad is, because that's private, and I don't really want to put that out there for you guys. But yes, we had went to the police department, and I told the officer everything. I told him who he was, and they located him. And yeah, and after that we went home, and she was my dad was sitting in the table where we eat, and my mom was really mad, and and he asked like what's wrong, and well, she told him, and he asked like how how far along I was, and she was like 2 months. And so I had went to my room. I was really disappointed in myself, and and like in some minutes he came in and he told me everything was gonna be fine. And it's a true story, guys. Like, I'm not lying to you. He didn't tell me anything at the moment. He was um like when me and my mom got home, I had went straight to my room, and they had talked, and he came in my room, and he was just like, everything's gonna be okay, I'm gonna be here for you. And like every night my mom, like she spent a lot of the nights crying, and I just felt really bad because, you know, that's my mom and I disappointed her. But, you know, I just told her like better days will be coming, and I just started crying with her too, because it's not really like something to laugh about or be happy about, you know. So I just started crying with her. And I don't know, like, it's hard to actually say this all over again because it was a really hard time for us, and that's why I didn't want to put everything out there, because it's really emotional. Um, yeah, and everything I said about the labor, it was all that happened. But so I'm not really gonna get into the labor story anymore, because um, everything I I said was everything that happened. But, you know, I just, all you girls that are virgins right now, like, stay like that until you do get married. It's something that y'all need to follow your parents' advice, because it's not easy at this age. Obviously, maybe I'll make it look easy, but it's really not easy, taking care of a child. And yeah, it's beautiful also, but it's just like, have your fun and live your life while you can. Yeah, because a lot of things can happen. A lot of things, maybe you can get pregnant but lose your baby, and that's a really sad like experience. I know I didn't want to lose my baby, and I know like a lot of girls who have lost their baby, and it's just like, it's sad because, you know, it's sad because it's not something anyone wants. Well, at least like for people who do get pregnant or who want to get pregnant, it's not something any girl would want. So I just recommend y'all to just live your life and be happy, have fun while you can. But yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to say. I know it's a little short video, but yeah, guys, I don't know. I just wanted to clear the air and tell y'all what actually happened, not just little sugar coating, you know. Because I was kind of denying everything. I didn't want to really put it out there, but I had to, because I just don't want to lie. And of course, I wasn't lying, but I just wasn't putting everything that happened. Here you go, baby. And I'm sorry that she mows a lot, but hopefully y'all heard me and paid attention. But yeah, guys, Thanks for watching, and see you on my next video.